Hello everyone, welcome back and major welcome to our new members. We're thrilled you're here and I am looking at why you are joining this group, taking it very seriously, and we will be acknowledging and covering those things that you have mentioned you want to have more knowledge on. So, couple announcements. We are every week or most weeks we're starting a healthy home series, as I said last time, and most weeks following the live video I will have a blog up on the weekend with much more detail that you will be able to reinforce and go deeper and have more understanding and in-depth of what a healthy home is. Let me preface this to say that for some of you that think, oh, I've heard Mitzi on healthy homes before, great, but do you know it takes 11 times to really have something deep down in your learning, knowing reservoir. It is not one time and we have it. That's why you hear a wonderful TED Talk or you hear a wonderful sermon. Statistics are you remember like this much. You have to go back and back. It takes 11 times to really learn something, a concept or a skill, over 20 times to relearn something. So that's why I'm hoping you're hearing this again. But you will get more on the blogs, and if you want really information that will be your resource, many of you have my book already, but if you don't, I mean, it's such a bargain. It's like no money. And this is your guide to a healthy home and a lot of other things. So mitzibeach.com, under products, lots of places you can tap on and have this. It's really very smart. What's the term I want to say? Healthy attitude. To know you need to have as much information as possible to live a healthy life on all three of our pillars. I'm in my mid-70s, you all, and I've never felt, I feel great. I do what I want to do, but you know what? I've worked for it. It hasn't been like, oh, look, it just happens easy for her. No, you all, it doesn't. It's a choice. So make the choice and get yourself more learning. And this is an easy way to do it. Starting off the bat with the Healthy Home series, I want to say, and I know this is backwards for you, but it's okay. You don't need to read the writing, I'll tell you, is the major goal that we do not want our homes to radiate healthy. No, it's stealth. It's there, but it's not looking like a assisted living or a medical facility. That's the point of knowledge. You know how to implement the concepts. And this is our bathroom from Wichita, Kansas. And I will have more on this in the blog this weekend. And I think it's healthy home, healthy life, something like that. But anyway, it won an award for our area, I don't know how many states around, as being an example of an aging in place bathroom, which when I won this award, not many people were doing it. And I've been involved in this for a very long time, since like 2004 or something like that. But anyway, and then if you will like or comment, it will help me immensely, and I so appreciate that. So let's see, the blogs, the book, yeah, I think we're ready to get started. And the likes and comments. Healthy Home series, we're starting now, could be one of your best involvements that you do for 2022. I say often, what good does it do to have being at the gym or dieting or clean eating or doing all those other things, and then you fall in your bathroom or you trip going to the bathroom at night? They go together. Healthy attitude, healthy homes, healthy lifestyles are three pillars. If you want to live the life you deserve and want, I believe with all my heart it takes these three pillars together, not one separate. And I truly do not know of many sites or books that are doing all three. So it is my privilege, my blessing to be able to combine all of these for you. I have been trying to make each post not more than 10 minutes. This one, because we're starting a new series and I have so much I want to get into you, it's going to be a little longer. But I think it's worth every minute you invest in yourself, your home, your family, and your friends. So let's get started. As I said, this is not, when you say healthy home, many people are like, oh, it's for those old people. No, no, this is for everybody. If you have grandchildren or young people in your life in their family days and they're visiting you and they're schlepping in the stroller and back, the diaper bag, or you're traveling and you have suitcases to haul up and down, this is Life 101. This is about how we live in all life stages, which is lifesizing. It's, there's more on that later. But anyway, people turn off if they think, oh, aging in place home. They are closed-minded, and often they're the ones that are going to be sorry. I just have to be that blunt. I was blessed to be able to be quoted in the Wall Street Journal weekend edition. In that same article, it said that one of these high-level designers was trying to convince a woman, very active tennis player, all of that, in her 60s, to make her bathroom safer. And I have a zillion things about making our bathroom safer, but she said, oh, I don't need that. That's for those, when I get older, I'll call you to do that. Well, as fate would have it, she fell and couldn't use her bathroom because she couldn't get in the shower, couldn't get in, I don't remember the details, but it wasn't long for her to call and say, okay, I was wrong. I need my bathroom to help me be as safe, and not only be safe using it, be able to use your bathroom if you have a knee replacement, a hip replacement, you have surgery, you have an accident. Those are the things that are in my book. They'll be on the blog talking about it. My son in his mid-30s, he and Becky, parents of 3 under 5, Center Hall Colonial, no bedroom on the first floor. Their powder room was itty-bitty, 28-inch wide doorways. Measure yours. You think, oh, they don't do that anymore. Oh, yes, they do. Imagine trying to get into that amount of space with crutches, let alone a walker or a wheelchair. It ain't going to happen. And it had a little vanity, a stool, and hardly room to turn around if you weren't on crutches or a cast or a boot from whatever. So it was a challenge for months. And his twin brother, my other son, took everything out of his dining room and made that into a bed on the first floor. He couldn't maneuver upstairs. And so all of these things I'm telling you, more about that in my book and whatnot, and in the blog. But imagine, you all, if that house would have had at least a bathroom that could have helped him. $40,000 is like the nominal, minimal, whatever, to be in an assisted living, nursing home, rehab facility. And that's for 1 year. Now, if you can do a lot for that amount of money to make one bathroom on the first floor work for you, family, and more, okay? So that's one of the things I wanted to dispel right away, is this is not for those old people. This is for everybody's safety. So this is like the light list. There's more detailed list, of course, as I keep telling you. And we'll get to that, but this is not for today. Okay. These life-sizing principles, which is designing our lives for the stage we're in, these particular ones have to do with whatever life stage, okay? 1, declutter. Nothing is more, well, I can't say nothing. One of the huge reasons people fall in their homes, besides poor lighting, is clutter. Coming in from the garage, if the laundry room's there and there's all this stuff piled everywhere. On the stairs, do not put things on your stairs. Put a basket, a little basket for things that are going to go up and down, but don't just collect things there, because 9 times out of 10, the phone rings and you're clipping down or clipping up, and whoops, there it goes. Example of garage, I've said, laundry room, coming in and out of any doorway, and of course, bathroom, getting up at night, all that business. Change light switches to rocker switches rather than the little, up and down, little button knob, whatever, I can't think of what they're called. But this is an inexpensive, easy, that you can on, off, and still have dimmer. So you want rocker type light switches so that you can easily get the lighting you need in any area, and add lighting. At 50 years old, you all, we receive 40% less light in our cornea than when we were younger. And I know, because I know this, being in this world, design world, for over 3 decades, most people have not upgraded their lighting. This is a huge mistake, and can be one of the least expensive but the most effective way to have a healthy home. Poor lighting is just a recipe for home accidents, especially going in and out of the garage if there's no proper landing. And I'll talk about garage safety, and it might be in this blog post, but I'm not sure. Unconscious stress caused by poor lighting, we don't even realize it, but it's there. And it puts a strain. Macular degeneration is an aging eye condition that can be alleviated greatly, of course, by different supplements and wearing sunglasses outside and all that. But proper lighting is very important for not putting excess strain on aging eyes. Ditch the throw rugs. My late mama and I had an ongoing battle. You've heard me say this. I would come from Wichita to Ohio frequently, and I would pick up her throw rugs that she had everywhere, because some people think they have to protect their floors, their carpeting, all that with all these throw rugs. I'm not talking area rugs. I'm talking throw rugs. Oh, help me, Lord. That is like the biggest accident waiting to happen. And so I would pick them up, put them away somewhere, and I knew as soon as I left on the airport or whatever, she was going to bring those back out. But eventually, she only had a couple in front of the kitchen, I'm not sure, bathroom sink maybe. I encouraged her to only those, and she eventually listened, believe it or not. But if you do have them, they need a non-slip backing, critical. not just these flimsy things, because, don't get me started. Add a handrail to all steps, including going in and out of the garage. Come on, you all. How many of us, when we're clipping in and out of our garage, we're thinking about where we're going and what we need to take, and then we come home and it's like, what do I need to do? Da, 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 who's going where? Our mind is not on where we are. So help yourself. And garage safety, like I said, we'll talk about it. Plus lighting. Get rid of all overhanging electrical cords. And see, a lot of this is common sense. Hanging electric cords in your kitchen or your desk or a table lamp. Easily they're knocked over, especially if you have little ones visiting. And then cords on the floor. It's amazing. You think, oh, nobody does that. They do, because we get used to what we have and we don't see it. And then, how much furniture do you have? Oh boy, she's going to be touching on some of your toes. But do you really need all those little tables and all those knick-knacky things to have on those tables and all these little pieces of furniture? You really take a fresh look. Be your own space doctor and look around your rooms. And how would you feel as a stranger coming in and trying to maneuver and get through and be safe and be comfortable? Not to mention how it looks, okay? I know, you're meddling, Mitzi. Add handrails and bathtubs and showers. And this is not the next to the last because it's not that important. This is super important. And there's many that are so cool. There's even acrylic, clear, colored ones. And many can be installed afterwards, not during construction or remodeling. And again, there's more details on that. But that, oh my goodness, getting in and out of a bathtub that has a shower is like accident waiting to happen again. You need the handrail. And we need to get over ourselves like, oh, I don't need that. Bathroom accidents we'll talk about, and you know about it already. And then last is sensor lighting, going in and out of the bathroom at night. Just another source of, you can't see. We need to have something, and it's so cool. They're cheap. You can buy them at any big box store. Or have someone install them for you. And when you go by, the light goes on. When you come out, the light goes off. Or other people have other ways to have some type of low-level lighting because, again, tripping happens. And we don't need to put ourselves in such vulnerability. So, a lot to think about to get started, but aren't you excited how you can make your homes healthier and better for you? And there's such a feeling of peace knowing you're secure and healthy in your home. So until the next time, we'll say our motto, we do more for ourselves, which is have a healthier home, so that we can be more for others. If we're in a cast or we're whatever, how are we going to be more for others as we're limping around and can't get out and do what we want to do? So we're putting it all together, connecting our three pillars, right? So that's it for today. Little longer than normal, but I think very, very valuable to start our series. All right, you all, take care.